Hey everyone, I've still got to work on that. But anyway, welcome back. We're 4 minutes early today. That makes a pleasant change, doesn't it? Normally we're running late, but today we're a little bit early. We're back in our TBM 930, which we started to learn to fly yesterday. I've already got a journey laid out for us, planned. It's one of the journeys that we have to land less than 200 meters per feet per second, so we can't touch down any harder than that. And we'll be going via a POI, a point of interest that was showing on the world map. So we'll be sort of diverting away and then cutting back in to our landing point. But yep, so don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, please drop me a like, and if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. But let's just jump on, shall we, and carry on with it. All right, so here we are in the plane. We need to get the startup sequence going. Oh, the thing I wanted didn't open. There we go. Right. Alright, so I've got my little checklist over here on how to start this plane up. It's a little bit more difficult than the previous planes that we had. Seems to be a bit more intense. So we'll just get started there. Right. So first thing, fuel select to manual. Fuel select. Oh fucking hell, I've already forgotten. There it is. Fuel select to manual. Yeah, manual, right. Crash bar up. Battery, source to battery. I found out what GPU means. GPU means ground powered unit, which they don't have. Ignition to auto, which is already on auto. Ignition to auto, aux boost to on. There we go. Not to auto, just to on.
TOS system test. Okay.
Starter on for 2 seconds, then off. Now, you're supposed to look at these, and when I think NG hits 30, you're supposed to then, stupid thing. Oh, this is already, yeah, supposed to put that into that position there. That was already, for some reason, up. That's because I had this up. Okay. Low voltage. Why have we got low voltage? Right, maybe because we should be moving this up. Let's get this back a bit. There we go. We should get rid of our low voltage. Yep. Right. Right, so now we want this to auto. AP trim on. Generator to main. Bleed auto or max. Bleed being down here. Bleed to auto. Insert set on. Flaps up, make sure they're up. We want taxi light on. And strobe on, nav on. I don't know what pulse is. I don't know if you're supposed to turn pulse on or not. Pulse could be nighttime, but whatever. These are cabin lights. So that might help me with, yeah, that helps a lot in regards to actually seeing these things here. There you go, that helps. That helps with that. Okay. And next we need both of them. What is the auto select? Oh. Fuel set to auto. Is that up top as well? Yep, fuel select to auto. That should get rid of that yellow. And it's just the inner step that is there and the parking brake. Okay, that's it. We are good to go. We just need to fly out of here. Let's just have a quick look at NeoFly. So we're heading to LEES, whatever that is. We haven't added our payload. We've got 201 pounds payload to add. So let's get that in there. Rear baggage, forward baggage. I never know. Shall we split it up? Let's get rid of the co-pilot. Put it in baggage where it should belong. So we're at 201. So we'll do 101 in the rear and going forward and 100 in the back. So that evens it out.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a cargo mission today. When you check the payload and the flight plan, please release your parking brake to start.
Right.
Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
Lima echoing to Form Tango traffic from E01 tree is taxiing to runway 2.
Runway 2. We are going to runway 2. And we are at the far end of the runway.
Transporter. Transporter from dispatch. The cargo is on board. You are clear to taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, so let's get pushback. Oh, I've got a little dude here who will take forever to get us into pushback position. They need to sort this out. There's always a problem with these pushbacks. They're always very iffy. And after time I just end up giving up on them. I mean, look. Just doesn't want to do it. We can try again. Oh, we're getting somewhere, getting a bit further this time. There we go. She's getting pushed back onto grass. Okay. Very interesting. Your sack, mate. I'll wait for him to, her, or whoever, whatever, to get out the way. We'll throttle up. I think the runway's down here. Okay, so we're taking off runway 2, so we want to turn right. And we're at the far end of the runway, so we've got to go all the way down to the other side of the runway. I could have taken off just in this direction and then just turned around in air, but they cleared us to take off runway 2, so runway 2 it is. Jeez, doesn't want to turn. Bloody hell. It is really not wanting to turn. flaps into takeoff position. Let's double check that. Yep, flaps are in takeoff position. Throttle up. Slightest twitch on the release on the rudder control sends the plane.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Gear up. Flaps up. Autopilot. Switch to nav mode here. I haven't had that. What's this? AP on the... What's that mean? What does that mean? I haven't had that happen before. What does this mean? AP on, YD off. Turn the inner separator off. Can't really get rid of that one. What is YD? YD off. What is YD? It's hard to tell what those buttons are on. I haven't had that flash before, so I don't know what YD is. AP on, YD off. Alright, we're going to have to Google that and find out what that means. Disengage it. Re-engage. No. YD off. YD off. So what is YG? Yaw dampener. Okay, so how do you set the yaw dampener?
Transport from dispatch. A competitor of our client contacted us. He's willing to pay a big bonus if you rob his cargo at another airport. Up to you. Check your mission log.
I'm struggling to see. Oh, yaw dampener. There we go, got rid of it. Okay. Never had that happen before, so that was it. Okay, so LEVY. You want to reroute us. Let's just see where LEVY is. It's a bit further. How we can reprogram it. Let's have a look. LEVY. Well, I think that's actually closer. En route to Corboda. And then LEVY. Okay, alright, that's done. Waypoint is nearest airport. LEVY. Airport info. Oh, here we go. Elevation. What? It doesn't tell me anything. Ugh. Frequencies. Runways. Unknown. No information at all. Wonderful. Alright, so we're gonna drop down to 1,500 feet as we're coming up to this.
Madrid Center, Grumpy 01 tree is type Day or TBM 92 miles northwest of Lima, Echo Delta Delta. Request flight following. Grumpy 01 tree.
Press the wrong button.
Squawk 5353. Grumpy 01 tree, acknowledge last transmission. Squawk 5353, Grumpy 01 tree. Grumpy 01 tree, radar contact 3 miles north of Lima, Echo Delta Delta at 2,500 feet. Altimeter tree 0.22.
Drop, pull back.
Mayday, mayday,
Ah,
mayday.
fucking hell.
We have lost radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
God damn it. Hey, Savchaz. I forgot to pull back on the throttle and I overstressed the aircraft. Stupid fucking girl. Too many. For trying to do too many things at once. It's not easy. Damn it. Now we're gonna have to start all over again. How you doing anyway, Savjaz? Must remember to pull back on the throttle when coming down. Damn it. Oh. Oh, God damn. Now, the problem is this plane isn't for sale at this airport. I have to rebuy the plane now. So let's get that sorted. What a pain. What a pain. A real pain. I'm alright, mate. That was just stupidity on my part. Not, realizing that I was lowering and I forgot to pull back on the power. So in other words, I went into like a powered dive. Overstressed the aircraft. Really good start. So we're just going to restart NeoFly. Too many windows. And try that again. It's just I'm trying to control the autopilot with my tablet, and you know, I wasn't watching what we were doing. Chances of us getting the same job now. Different job, same destination. Right. Okay. Only problem is we now have to restart all of this, so let's have a look. So, fuel select to manual. Fuel select to manual. It's so hard to see that, whether it's on manual or auto. Right. Crash bar up. To battery,
System
to
test.
main.
Okay.
Ignition to auto. Check it's already on. Aux boost PMP to on. There we go. Start it on 2 seconds, then off. There we go. Okay, NG reaches 30. Push this up. Okay. Fuel select, that's it. Okay. Aux boost SP auto. On. Fuel selector auto. Autopilot to on. Generator main. Yep. Bleed. To auto. Inert separation on. On. And cabin light. Right. Taxi lights on, strobe, nav lights on, dimmer on. All right. We got park brake and alert step. Okay. Here we go again. Can't you pull the windows out and have them on another screen? Some of the windows you can. Other windows you can't. But I'm already using 3 screens and I've got no real estate left. But yeah. Right, turn your dampener on already. Make sure that's on. I'm going to turn that off actually. Right. Okay, let's...
Lima Echo Uniform Tango Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree is taxiing to runway 2.
Alright. Release the part brake. Let's throttle up. Again, we're taking runway 2. Take 2 of this. I like this view while I'm taxiing down the runway, but it's very hard to control the actual plane while doing it. Because I can't see where I'm going. Because I see exactly what you see. So, unfortunately, hey, Mikey. What crashed? You heard about what crash on the news? I haven't heard anything about any crash. Oh, my I thought you meant a real life crash. Yeah, I bloody I just basically, why sometimes this turns really well and then next time it turns like a tank. Alright.
Lima Echo Uniform Tango Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree taking off runway 2 north departure.
Oh. Gear up. we go. Yeah, I changed my altitude as we were getting closer to a point of interest to see what the point of interest was, and I forgot to reduce my throttle, so therefore the plane went into a power dive and completely screwed me over. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know what I've done? You know what I've done? I was so keen to try and take off that I actually forgot that we are supposed to be carrying some cargo. Sometimes I wonder why I play games at all. I really do. Sometimes I really wonder why I play them. Look at that. I mean, we're 45 minutes into the stream and I've already backed up twice. This is ridiculous. What's the weather on? Live weather. An hour behind where I want it to be. I am so sorry. Oh, for God's sake.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a passenger mission waiting for you. The boarding will start as soon as you are at the boarding parking.
Right. On. Manual. I think that is manual. Crash bar. Middle. Middle. At least I'm practicing doing this. Ignition to auto. It's already on auto. Okay. Ox BMP to on. That was already on. Starter on 2 seconds, then off.
TOS system test. Okay.
transporter form dispatch. Boarding passenger, please stand by.
Right. Stall no heat. That's a new one. Okay. Right, auto. Power
Transporter
trim
from
on.
dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask
Fuel
for the clearance to
selector
take off.
auto. Generator bleed auto or max off. Inert separator. On. Control 5. Factory lights on. Strobe lights on. Dimmer on. Flaps up. Right. We have everything apart from parking brake. Okay. Rob Classic, I know. I mean, the worst thing is, like, what have we got now? Inert separator on, yeah. The worst thing is, I try so hard to get it right, but I still mess up. I'm sure you guys think I do all of this on purpose.
Taking off runway 2 departure to the north.
Where's the parking brake? Third time's the charm, yeah. Well, at least I'm starting up the plane a lot quicker than I used my first time. I think the first time, I think it took me nearly an hour to start the plane up. Down at the end of the runway again. Pretty soon I'll have it memorized. Turning back. Right. Parking brake on. Flats in the correct position. Okay. make sure nav aid is set to that. Release parking brake. Gently throttle up. Again, for the third time today from the same airport. Hopefully we won't be back here again.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Gear up. Flaps up. Separator off, and I get rid of all our warning lights. And torque slightly high. Okay, so we should be, hopefully this time round, that'll be it. So like I said, we're on, first off we're going to a point of interest to see what the point of interest is, which is nearby. It is well, it says it's 54 nautical miles bearing 50 degrees, which is exactly where we're going. So we'll stay on course. There. There's not really much to see out the windows here though, it's very flat. So I have no idea. Cordoba is the point of interest we're going to. There was another point of interest near Gibraltar, but we didn't see it. I could have. I was considering backtracking on this trip and seeing both points of interest, but sort of glad I didn't now, because the amount of time it's actually got us to successfully do it. Well, for me to be successful, anyway. This room is stinking hot. Stu puts the heating on to warm the house up, and the pipes run under the floorboards in this room. The pipes to the radiators. So whenever she puts the heating on, basically this room just heats up to a furnace. So I'm sitting here, feel like I'm sitting in a sauna while the rest of the house is cold. I really hate it. I feel like I need to open the window to counteract it, but the window keeps sticking, and it's because my desk is up against the wall where the window is. I have to lean over the desk and over the monitor just to open the bloody window. And then last time I opened it, it took forever to close it. I should have left the desk where it was originally. I went on to somebody was playing this morning, Oz Simmer or whatever his name is, right? He had 150 viewers, and then he went to his external view, he had about 20-30 people in planes following him. And I was just like, oh my god, get a life. Why would you follow somebody like that just because they're streaming? And don't get me wrong, I mean, it was just, yeah, okay, it would have been fun for him, but I was looking at those people, 20 to 30 people in planes behind him. It reminded me of that scene from Forrest Gump where he's running and he had all those people behind him, like he was the Messiah, you know? So funny. But I'm not joking, like, there were just planes everywhere behind him. Like Forrest Gump in front of him. Fly, Forrest, fly! Oh. So funny. Still, I'm only jealous. He gets 150 people watching him. I get 5. But you guys make up for it. One Sav Jazz is worth 50. 50 of them. And one Mikey, he's worth 50 of them. You know, and he's one of those streamers who are following the trend. Let's put LED lighting up in the background. I say, oh, for fuck's sake, can no one have an original idea at all? Well, everyone has to do the LED light things. It's like, come on, man, get an original idea, you know? Why don't you do what I do and make it look like you're in the plane? Look, I'm in the plane. I'm flying. Ooh, see? Much more interesting. Although it looks like I'm too big for this seat, or the seat's too big for me. I don't know. Why is the mouse is showing today? Huh. Maybe I should be over there. Oh yeah. Ah, lean back. Ah. Yeah. You wait, yeah. I mean, everyone's doing it though. Like everyone. You look at all the streamers, and they've all got the blue and red LED lights lighting up their walls in the background. And it's like, why even do that? People, are they really wanting to come and look at your background? Is my philosophy. Like, do they really give a shit? I mean, just put up a green screen and put whatever background you want. Why go out and spend all that money on those LED lighting and everything? It won't be trendy forever. People will stop doing it. You know? Waste of money. I mean, I could put up the Oval Office as my background. I don't know. I think it's like people are just nosy and they want to see what's in your house. And it's just like nothing, no, you know. But anyway, all right. I think we're coming up to our first destination, so we might want to sink down. We'll see more and more streams where game screen takes less and less space. Yeah. Tell me about it. Part of me wishes like I'd never even used the camera in the first place. Alright, we better switch back. We're gonna drop this time. Come down so we don't overstress the aircraft. Like we did last time. We'll see if we can see what we can see. We'll switch to heading mode. Probably a little bit far away from it, but I don't know what the point of interest is. I just saw it on the map. It said POI, so we're gonna go over there and see if we can have a look. We'll keep to our original target altitude of 1,500 if that's not too low. I don't know what the elevation is around here. Oh. We hadn't set our barometer, just remembered. dog cam. I could put up my other webcam now behind me. I know that's in as well. You have two webcams. Like you want to look at the back of my head and look at the desk. So what is the point of interest? Is it a town? Is it what? There's some interesting things out the window. There's an airport. Okay. We are coming up to the point of interest. As yet. It just looks like it's going to be a town. Seriously, is Spain that bad for points of interest? Because last point of interest I went to, it was boring as hell. It was like, what makes this so interesting? Okay. Oh, looks like there's a Colosseum of some sort down there. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's that Colosseum. Hang on a second. Maybe that was it. We're just pausing. We'll just go down and we'll have a look with the camera. So maybe this is it. What's that meant to be? I mean, it looks like an amphitheater of some sort, but... Maybe that's it. Oh, we'll get a screenshot for the thumbnail anyway. This is where we come back in and we've lost all of our bearings and everything. Okay. braking back on, turn nav mode back on so we can get back on course. So I'm assuming that's what it was. My map didn't say anything. Back in the plane. Get up back up to our 4,500 feet. Altitude. And we should have, where we got, 22 nautical miles to the airport. Not that I can see it on my list. Oh, there it is.
Sierra traffic, Grumpy 01 tree, 19er miles southeast, 4,500 feet inbound to land, runway tree 0.
5 degrees. Let's change our heading. Little bit so we can come in on a sort of like a direct approach. Roll back a bit anyway. Runway 30. Oh. How far are we away? 12 miles. Let's come down 2,500. Right on the throttle. Maybe not 2,500. About 3,500. Got a mountain in front of us there. Power up a bit. Nav mode back on. I don't know the altitude of this airport. But we are very, very high. We are running very low. Airport is 4 nautical miles.
Landing
Oops.
gear. Landing gear.
Oh, there it is.
Landing gear. Landing
So let's
gear.
disengage
Landing
the
gear.
autopilot.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Needs to get the flaps. Need to slow down enough to get the flaps so we can use the flaps. Okay. Coming in. Soon we come. Come on, touchdown.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake
Whoa.
on. I'll be in touch.
I'm really not sure about taking off from this airport though. Seems to be I mean, there should be buildings here, looking at that. There's a building over there.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers can begin.
Oral warning. Okay.
We've got a building, one little building in the middle of these trees. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye bye. Does it have a front door? Well, it has a window with no door. This house has no door. Look at it. It has a window that you climb in and out of to get in. In the middle of nowhere.
Transporter from dispatch. Everyone is on the bus. Check that they haven't forgotten anything. Have a nice day.
Alright, okay. Well, with that, I'm going to take a quick break. And then we'll carry on with the next leg. It won't be long, guys. Ah, boy. Right, okay. Well, I'm back with a small can of Dr. Pepper. Look at how tiny that is. Look at it. The size of my hand. Can I hide it behind my hand? It's that small. Alright. So what we're actually trying to do today is get to Madrid. Now, I've only got an hour left today. I have to do a shorter stream today, as my computer is needed for Zoom calls. So we will be cutting it a little bit short today. So let's just check our balance. Our balance is at 286,000. Now we need a destination that takes us close to Madrid. That's sort of like where we're heading towards. Okay. No, that's the wrong direction. Let's go part of the way. Well, anything? There we go. Where's this one? So this is a bank and pitch plane less than 45 degrees mission. Pays 10,900. It is 84 nautical miles, and it looks like it is a tarmac runway, but it is high altitude runway. That's on top of a mountain. This could be an interesting one. It should be very interesting. Alright, so let's take this one, 84 miles. Let's make sure we connect. Payload is 555 pounds. Right. Now I'm a little concerned about taking off from this airport.
Transporter from dispatch. Some VIP going to an important meeting this time. Waiting you at the boarding parking.
Okay.
Transporter form dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by.
So this is that mission. This is like that mission I did the other day, where they screamed when I turned too sharply. So we didn't get any money.
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
I can ask for the clearance to take off, but have you seen this runway? I'm going to get on this runway and I'm going to back up as far as I can. God, excuse me. Hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I wish you could turn when you're backing up.
Lima Echo Echo Sierra traffic Grumpy 01 tree is taxiing to runway 12.
Oh, hang on. This... Well, we need to program it into the autopilot as well, the navigation. Alright. Okay. Parking brake, inert step on. Yep. Turn that off. Alright. Direct to... Where are we going? We're going to LEFE. There's no way this has an approach. I doubt, anyway. Nope. Okay. Let's set altitude to 4,500. Again, we probably may have to increase that on the way. FLC to 150. Your damper on. Nav set to GPS. Parking brake is on. Let's throttle up.
Lima Echo Echo Sierra traffic Grumpy 01 tree taking off runway 12 departure to the north.
Let's go. Flaps in takeoff position.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Gear up. Flaps up. Nav mode on. Incline turn inert separator off. Master warning light off, and we are good to go. Have to keep an eye on the altitude ahead of us. I said we may have to go higher. In fact, why don't we just go higher anyway? Barometer is set. There's a plane to the left of us, probably high. They're always high. I can't actually see it, but it's there. So, Sabjaz, are you back at your old job? Have they taken you back on, like, part-time? You're not there. Let's check everything's in the green. All good. Called you back for 2 months. You getting full-time hours, the same hours as you did before, or? Is it a hotel business you're in? Elite Dangerous VR. I've got to try that on the Quest. We've got an Oculus Quest. I have to try and see if I can hook it up to Elite Dangerous. I'm sure there's a way to give it a go. I think I need a fast cable for it though. I don't have a USB to USB-C. Oh, I could have... No, aviation aircraft, engineer mechanic. Oh well, geez, you should be flying these then. I thought you were in the hotel business, hospitality business. Why did I think you were in hospitality? Can't control that radio. Where are we going? We're going to LEFE. Maybe it was you were saying, yeah, that you're in the hotel, you're at the hotel. Maybe I just assumed that you were working in a hotel. Have you ever worked on one of these planes then, the TBM 930? Apparently they're only 4 years old. They haven't been out that long. Someone said this particular model came out in 2016.
Foxtrot, Echo Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree 51 miles southwest, 6,500 feet inbound to land runway 7.
Airbus 320. Oh, okay, so the big boys. Have you always done that? See what I'm doing here, Sapjaz, because you mentioned it, why am I not flying on the direct line? Basically, because it doesn't have an approach, I know the runway's runway 7, so it's, if I come in at a bearing of 70 degrees, I'll already be lined up for the runway. So I'm putting in a direct to. When that reaches 70 degrees, I'll activate it and switch back to nav mode. And then I should be coming in directly on the runway that I want. So that's why I go off circle. But I don't need to go so far off line. I can probably just go a little bit on this one. Alright, 51. So that's why I'm doing that. You asked yesterday. LEFE. Let's see if we can find out what its elevation is. No, not LEFT, LEFE. Nope, we might have to resort to little nav map again. I wish I could get little nav map on my tablet and not my phone. Not my computer. Could add waypoints in GPS to have it do the same. I could, but that'd take a lot of calculating of waypoints, wouldn't it? This way, it's pretty simple. I just have to keep an eye on the bearing. We're at 56. Let's have a look. LEFE. I'll just look out the window for a minute. Elevation 2,549, so we probably want to come down to 3.5. So let's change that. Program it in. No, heading mode puts you on the heading. Mode puts you on the heading of wherever you set your marker. So I'm heading at 2.3. Nav mode, NAV mode, will then put you onto whatever the nav aid that you've got chosen, you know, which is GPS in this case. So when I switch to nav mode, it will switch back to whatever that is. So heading is a manual heading selector that you choose, and nav mode is GPS direction. We are going to want to come down . Just to make sure you throttle back so we don't overstress the aircraft. We've done that already. So 67. 68. 69, 70, activate. Now if I activate nav mode, it'll switch back to GPS. As you can see, we're now switching to GPS. It'll put us onto the bearing I want. Straighten us up. And we'll be coming in directly in line. So same as like autopilot. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, the autopilots should work the same. Do you fly then, Savjaz, or do you just mechanic? Or have you got? Do you fly as well? Change our. Hopefully those mountains coming up aren't too low. And the elevation is 2,500, so I've put us at 3,500.
Lima Echo Foxtrot, Echo Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree 20 miles west, 4,400 feet inbound to land, runway 7.
Just concerned that those mountains or hills look a bit high. We'll set it at 4,000. We'll stay at this altitude. After my trip to Gibraltar the other day in this, I was looking up flights last night and how much it costs to go to Gibraltar. I'm seriously thinking I might go spend a week there, see if I can convince Sue to go. It just looks so nice. I know, even if it was in a game, but it just looks so nice. Imagine that, playing Microsoft Flight Sim. I go visit somewhere because of a game. We're going to get probably some turbulence as we pass over these ridges. I think this could be a very tricky airport to actually land at. They've all been tricky so far. Back up.
Lima Echo Foxtrot, Echo Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree 7 miles west, 4,000 feet inbound to land, runway 7.
7 miles. I think that's the runway there on top of that hill. Oh no, it's down there. I thought it was on top of a hill.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Huh. It looked like it was on top of a hill to me when I looked on the map. Just slow right down. I'm gonna have to go around. I'll try and come in and land at this angle. I'm gonna have to go around.
Foxtrot, Echo Traffic, Grumpy 01 tree going around.
So much for lining up perfectly with the runway, just to miss it on the because it was too high. It's tricky though, that mountain. This hill here that made it a little bit tricky. There's always trees in front of the runway.
Transporter from dispatch.
Beautiful.
Take the VIP to the parking.
Beautiful. Didn't make anyone scream. I forgot about the screaming. I forgot we were flying a VIP mission.
Transporter, disembarking of passengers can begin.
There we go. I completely forgot that I was flying a screaming mission. Thank God they didn't scream. The last time they screamed their heads off, it was horrendous. Bye. Come again. Oh.
Transporter from dispatch. Disembarkation completed. Passengers will be on time for the game. Thank you. And
For the
good day.
game? What the hell? What sort of game are they playing out here then? Oh my word. Let me just turn that off. I'll go back. That looks alright then. Oh, God. Alright, I've got half an hour left. I can probably get one more in, maybe. That was probably my best go around ever. Like usually I screw up the go arounds as well, but that one was really nice. Came in perfect. Touchdown minus 266. Minus 266. It didn't feel like it was that heavy of a touchdown. I thought that was one of the gentlest touchdowns I've done, but I would have failed a less than 200 touchdown if... Great, it's doing it again. I thought I'd solved that problem, but I clearly hadn't. Right. So our balance... Oh, it shot up to 350,000. That would be because I had a long haul mission on with one of my other planes, and it paid over 50,000. We got 52,000 it paid out after we paid the pilot. So we're up to 350,000 already. Right, do we have time for one more? I've only got half an hour, so it'd have to be a quickie. They're all drop zone missions. I don't really want to do drop zone. That's a tourist mission. Drop 30 miles in the wrong direction. In the wrong direction. Wrong direction. Wrong direction. There you go. 30 LESC, and once again. Oh, we're at the wrong airport. Jeez. We're very, very, very close to Madrid. With that trip. Wrong direction. Here we go. To Toledo, just outside of Madrid. Another LEFE to LEMQ. LEMQ. It's another bank and pitch mission. LEFE to LEMQ.
Transporter from dispatch. Some VIP going to an important meeting this time. Waiting you at the boarding parking.
I just realised they were VIPs on this plane, and I put them in the
Transporter form dispatch. Boarding passenger, please stand by.
I put them in the rubbish in the luggage compartments instead of the seats. Such an there we go, 171. LEMQ we are going to. I have no idea what the type of airport is. Direct to LE. This is so much easier to dial in than the G1000.
Transporter from dispatch. All passengers on board. You can ask for the clearance to take off.
Oh, okay. Right. I want to put an alert separator back on for this takeoff. Flaps takeoff position. Turning this plane isn't not easy. Right, let's get to the end of the runway. Really should go to the other end of the runway. Not that it matters.
Echo Foxtrot, Echo Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree is taxiing to runway 25.
No, I'm not taxiing to 25, I'm taxiing to 270, so forget that.
Lima Echo Foxtrot, Echo Traffic Grumpy 01 Tree taking off runway 7 departure to the north.
Thank you very much. Let's see if I can turn around. Turning around seems to be there seems to be some knack for turning on a dime, and I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. Hey Mike, I've only got 25 minutes, 25 to 35 minutes left today. Mike still needs the computer, so I'll be finishing up a little bit early. We've just got a quick flight here. And it is 36 nautical miles. Right. Throttle up. Up we go. Rotate.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
Mountain there to, or a hill there to avoid. Sure what's going on then. So where are we going to? We're going to LENQ. LENQ is elevation 1,600. Airport.
Mike X-ray traffic Grumpy 01 tree 29er miles west 6,500 feet inbound to land runway 9er.
Let's have a look. We can probably come down in altitude a bit. Hey Feely, how you doing, mate? Been joining us a bit late the last few days. I'll be finishing up a little bit earlier today. Tell Sue to get her own airplane. I would love to try and get Stu to play this game. I just realised I hadn't slowed down for the descent. Pull back on my throttle. Didn't want to overstress the engine then. I'd love Stu to try this. Do a stream on this. Try and teach her to play it. In the Cessna 152 anyway. Get her to try the maybe get her to try and do the training scenarios. Stu's birthday in less than a month, at the end of December 19th. I'm going to have to figure out what to get her, or what to make her. Maybe I'll make her something on my 3D printer this year, make it personal. I never have any money for her, so maybe I can make something for her. Uga South-Over, how you doing, mate? Hey Andy, how you doing? Right. So the runway we're heading for is 1,600 feet, so I'm slowly descending down to 2,600 feet now. We're going to be landing on runway 9. Let's just change our heading. A little bit. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I should have went that way. Slightly. We're bleeding now. The turbulence. Enjoying the view out the window there. It's up to date till today. It's up to date till yesterday's stream. And then, well, yeah. Okay. Need to switch back. Pressed the wrong button there. Right, so altitude is coming up. 26. Bearing 90, activate. Switch to nav mode. Leaning over. Or is it the wrong way again? This way.
X-ray traffic Grumpy 01 tree 44 miles northwest 2,700 feet inbound to land runway 9er.
We're not 44 miles away. What are you fucking talking about? 44 miles. We're not 44 miles away. We are 8.3 miles away. Why the hell? Why is it LEMX? We're on the wrong airport. Wrong airport. Shit. Did I press the wrong button? Oh my god. I pressed the wrong button. We messed up there, big time. I was on the wrong airport. Jesus. Pressed the wrong button.
Echo Mike Quebec traffic Grumpy 01 tree 5 miles west 2,600 feet inbound to land runway 14.
My god. I completely was tuned into the wrong airport, chose the wrong runway. I was going to come into a runway that didn't exist. Oh boy. Freaking hell. I always make mistakes. I try so hard not to make mistakes. Honestly, I sit here and I try so hard to get everything perfect, and I basically fuck it up every time. Every time. Activate, you shit. But I'm never perfect. That's just it. I want to be perfect, you know? I want to be perfect. I'm gonna have to go around again. God. Completely screwed that up. Remember, I got VIPs on board, so I've got to be careful with my banking. I didn't even see the airport. I'm assuming it's where that plane's just taking off over there. This plane is not the easiest to slow down. Just trying to slow down to a safe speed so I can deploy my flaps. I've really got to get that face tracking software set up. Remember not to bank too much or else we'll get screaming in our ears.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Where's the bloody airport? Is that it straight ahead? It's hard to tell. No, I don't think that is it straight ahead. Where's the airport? Leaning close to the TV isn't helping. But there she is. There we go. Coming in. Over the river. This is where Charlie burst into my room to give me tonight's airlines meal. It's a very short runway.
Transporter from dispatch. Take the VIP to the parking.
There we go. Wonderful. Turn, you beast. Turn. No, don't hit the tree. Don't hit that fucking tree. Just turn. Fuck's sake. Bloody hell. Oh my word. We got there. We got there. Oh. OMG Airlines. Let's park anywhere, shall we? We'll park here. There we go.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers can begin.
Thanks for flying, OMG. See you later. Tell all your friends. OMG Airlines, where everyone can hear your scream.
Transporter from dispatch. Disembarkation completed.
Oh, we got plane
Passengers will
taken
be on
off.
time for the game. Thank you and good day.
Thank you and good day. You hit my plane. You come back. You hit my. Look how big my plane is. I didn't realise it was that big. You hit my plane. I wonder if that's a player or not. You hit my plane. Where's he going? Shall we see if he's got a nameplate? Let's have a look. I don't think it's in assistance, is it? General. He's going to be gone by the time I figure out where it is. Traffic. Show traffic nameplates on. Go back. Resume. Oh, has he left? He got out the plane. He's probably over here knocking on my window going, "What are you doing?" There we go. Right, guys. That's it from me today. I have to let Sue use the computer. So, thanks for joining me again. Please hit that like button. Charlie won't wear the skirts. Yeah, that'd be funny. Get Charlie in the back seat or something. I should get him to sit behind me, and I can put him in the back seat, right at the back there. Get behind me, Charlie. Sit down. Him and Sue. Put him and Sue in the back. Oh God. That'd be funny. Maybe I should just put them in 2 seats and record them. And say, right, just sit there for 10 minutes and I'll put you on a loop. And then when I'm in this view, they'll be in the back seats. I don't think so. When is it? Tuesday night? Tuesday night, the match. Right, guys. Well, it's been fun. I was going to say no crashes today, but that's a lie. We did have a crash. I overstressed the aircraft because I forgot to throttle back while pissing about with my tablet while descending, and the aircraft. It's the second time I've done that. I think I'd learned by now. Anyway, alright. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hopefully, I'll see you all then. If not, screw ya. Don't want to know ya. If not, I'll see you next time. But thanks for watching, guys. Please press that like button, and I will see you all next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye for now.